I'm a university student. I study 1 hour a day, and for the past week, I've studied around about an average of 8 hours per day. This is my credentials. This is why you should follow my advice. So first of all, we're going to go over why do people actually fail at procrastination. 3 reasons. 1, instant gratification. We are too addicted to these. We are too addicted to our phones. We are too addicted to Instagram, to Netflix, to gaming. We're too addicted to our computers. Instant gratification, if this is a term that you haven't heard, instant gratification basically just means getting that feeling of completing something hard right now and then feeling bad about having to work for it later. So for example, video games. You feel so good in the moment, but then afterwards you realize you just wasted fucking 3 hours. What's the opposite of instant gratification? Delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is what we want. We want to delay our gratification because that way we get that sense of gratification afterwards, and it feels 10 times better than if we had it right now. For example, the gym. The gym is 100% delayed gratification. Why is that? Because you work out, you go through a lot of pain to build muscle right here, but then afterwards you get a huge pump. You get like amazing results. That's delayed gratification. You feel bad in the moment, but feel great afterwards. Instant gratification is you feel great right now, but much worse afterwards. Which one do you want to do? So first of all, before you go on, we have to get rid of your instant gratification addiction. Step number 1 for this, take your phone and throw it away. Delete Instagram off your phone. Just do that for a week. So far, I deleted Instagram around about a week ago. This is for Lent. I don't even celebrate Lent. I'm just doing it like just for the hell of it. I deleted Instagram a week ago. How much time do I have? Holy shit. I have so much time. So much time to myself. So much more time to record videos. So much more time to study. So much more time to do anything I want. Along with Lent, I said delete all video games. What the fuck? I just doubled my time. If I had, let's say, a 3-hour screen time plus another 2 hours on video games, I just gained 5 hours of my day. I didn't actually have 2 hours of video games or 3 hours of screen time, but you get what I mean. You spend so much time on instant gratification activities, and you don't even realize it until like a week after you quit it. The days after I quit Instagram and video games, it felt kind of awkward. Yeah, I'm more productive, whatever. It was only until a couple days ago that it actually hit me how much time I was actually wasting. Like, holy shit. So if you don't believe me, just fucking do it right now. Just delete Instagram. Just keep it like that for a week if you don't believe me. But take it from me. I just experienced this. Take it from me. It's true. So much more time. The second reason why people procrastinate, why students procrastinate, is the fear of failure. A lot of people avoid work, this hard work. A lot of people avoid delayed gratification because they don't like feeling overwhelmed. We're pussies. Like, if we're being honest, we're fucking pussies. Oh, the work is too hard. The work is it's so difficult. I don't want to feel bad right now. What the fuck? Like, are you serious? I want to get this through your head. We live in a world where we can avoid feeling bad. And right now there are no costs. But believe me when I tell you, later on in life, there are going to be costs. And if you don't believe that, then keep going. Keep going. Keep scrolling on Instagram hours a day. Keep feeling good and cute right now. Keep going, and then you'll see like how much fucking time you wasted, how much of a robot you really are. Just keep going. Okay? But if you don't want to be like that, then just keep watching, okay? So a lot of people don't want to feel bad because it's overwhelming. We avoid work because it's overwhelming and it feels so hard in the moment. We fear being hurt. And that's okay. Genuinely, it is okay. What's not okay is accepting it. I say, okay, it's okay to have this fear of failure and then still do it. What's not okay is having this fear of failure and not doing anything about it. Having this fear of failure and saying, no, I don't want to be uncomfortable. Like, fuck it. If you're like that, just take your hand right here. Take your hand and just slap yourself on the fucking face. Just do that right now. If you're like that, do yourself a favor for once in your life. And the third reason why people, especially students, procrastinate is there's no urgency. Lack of urgency means no action. Let me tell you, the best way, or like the most efficient way to study for an exam is obviously like months in advance, where you like study 1 hour a day. But the best studying you'll ever do is like that week, that grace week period right before an exam, where you study 8 hours a day. That's like, I'm telling you from experience, 8 hours a day, like a week before the exam, that will like do so much. If you set the sense of urgency in yourself, if you set this deadline for yourself, you'll get so much more work done. Say that with me, you'll get so much more work done. Let's say, for example, okay, I want to have this X physique by X month in 2025. Get the fucking work now. Make it urgent. Don't just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna achieve it by then, and if I don't, it's okay. No, don't fucking do that. Make there be consequences. Force yourself. If you can't force yourself to do something, if you can't force yourself to punish yourself, then it's like, do you really want to improve yourself? If you're not willing to punish yourself, are you really willing to improve yourself? Do you really want to improve yourself? That's a question that I think would be very, very important for a lot of people to answer. Do you really want to improve? If not, then like get the fuck out of here. I don't give a shit. But if you do, then keep watching. Before I go on, I want to make a quick announcement that I'm actually going to be selling a product very soon, as in like a couple of days or a couple of weeks, about how to balance gym and school, aka how to build muscle as a student. So if you want to join the next generation of young men who are actually dedicated to work and school and improving their life, then join there very soon. Anyway, I'll let you get back to the video. Now let's move on to the quote-unquote just start rule. Imagine yourself doing 2 minutes of that work that you don't really want to do right now. For example, studying. Nobody wants to fucking study. It's fucking boring. Challenge yourself to just 2 minutes. That's all it takes. Sit down and just do 2 minutes of studying. You'll realize, hold on, it's not that fucking hard. In fact, I'm kind of getting into the flow of things. I understand how it works. Okay. Keep going. Eventually, an hour of fucking studying, an hour of efficient studying. The just start rule it's a great way for you to start. Obviously, the name just start. It's a great way for you to start studying, because before you actually start studying, you'll have a lot of procrastinating, negative thoughts telling you, oh no, I don't actually want to do this. That's like the devil talking inside of you. That's the ego, the id, or whatever it is. That's like the part of you that you don't want. The part of you that you have to overcome. There's always going to be that part of you. You just have to get used to overcoming, to beating the shit out of it. It's going to be telling you, oh no, you don't want to study. You want to jerk off. You want to play video games. You want to watch a movie. You want to watch social media. No, you have to overcome it. Just tell yourself, okay. Just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. That's all I'm gonna do. Just 2 minutes. Put your head down. Like, study as hard as you can for 2 minutes. Then you realize it's not that fucking hard. It's not that fucking hard. And it goes along with anything. Oh, I don't want to work out. Okay. Wait. Just 2 minutes. That's all I'm gonna do. Just 2 minutes. Hold on. Wait. What the fuck am I doing? I fucking love working out. And eventually, before you realize it, if you do this long enough, you won't even have that thing inside your head telling you like, oh no, you want to watch video games, or you want to play video games, you want to watch a movie. You won't have that thing inside of you, because it'll just become habitual. And by that point, you'll know you made it. You'll know you got it in the bag. Got it in the bag in the sense like, come on, you fucking got this. Like, nothing's gonna stop you. You can be like a fucking train. If something is a habit, you can do amazing fucking things. The third thing that I'm going to tell you is the environment and triggers. What I mean by this is the environment that you work in and how to actually trigger you doing something productive, how to actually be productive. So part one of this is you want to remove all distractions. What distractions? This is what I'm talking about. This distraction, you want to fucking throw it away. Yeah, my phone's good. You want to throw it away. What other things can be distractions? Oh, I don't know, like flicking lights around you, like you know, like little sound, like little fucking autistic sounds. They piss me off so much. Anything that you think can stray you from your work, distract you from your work, just remove it. Or better yet, change your environment altogether. What do I mean by this? So let's say for studying, right? A lot of people do their studying in their dorms or in their houses. Okay. Do you get distracted easily there? For a lot of people, if they're being honest with themselves, it's going to be, yes, I do get distracted. Like, I want you to do this. Put your hand like this, the other hand like this. Yes, I do. I do get distracted a lot. Say that with me right now. I do get distracted a lot. Okay, so what do? Change your environment. At my university, we have this like study space, student lounge where a lot of people go and just hang out, whatever, and there's a lot of study spaces, like little study rooms and huge tables. That's where a lot of people go to study because it's away from a bunch of distractions. Basically all they have on them is their phone, which I hope they put in their bags, which we'll get to like in a couple minutes. So what they do is they sit down, all they have are their notes and their laptop. If they have any sense of willpower, they don't have any video games, or they just resist the urge to play video games. With their phone, they put it away. They put it out of sight, out of mind. So now all they have is maybe their bag with their phone, but over there, somewhere where they can't see. All they have in front of them is their laptop, their homework, and the stuff they have to do. Suddenly it's like, what the fuck? There's nobody around me that can distract me, or there's nobody that I know that can distract me. So what do? I work. Environment can dictate how much work you can do. So much. I'm telling you, the work that I do in some places compared to others is like crazy. Obviously I'm not gonna do great work when I'm in in a gym. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, you're gonna see me fucking sat down with a laptop and I'm gonna be a big businessman in the fucking gym. No, there's so many distractions, and obviously I don't want to look like a retard, like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna fucking work in a gym. Like, what? No, the gym's specifically made to work out. Like, don't be a retard. You get what I mean. Environment dictates how you study, how you work a lot. And the last thing I'm going to tell you about this section is use triggers. What do I mean by this? I mean, you want to get into the habit of doing one thing directly after another. So for me, I know I get into the habit that after this class, after my calculus class ends at 2:15, 2:20, around there, habitually, I know, okay, it's gym time. Cool. After that, I know I have to go to this one specific building where my next class is at 5:30, but my gym session ends at like 3:30, 3:45, so I have a good hour and a half until my next class. I go to that building, I study until my class, then I go into my class. You see this flow? This is what I mean. I get to school, go to class, immediately go to the gym, immediately go to that building, study, then class, then back home. There you go. Such a simple day, yet so much work done. This is what you want. You want a trigger. Trigger is something that triggers your habit to start. For example, you can have really small ones. Like, you wake up in the morning, you make a bed, and you immediately get to work. The making bed part is your trigger to get to work. Or maybe it's making your bed and then making a cup of coffee and then getting to work. You get what I mean? You need this thing to tell your mind, okay, it's time to do X activity. You do Y to do X, or you do X to do Y. This trigger helps so much. Like, let me tell you that from experience. Like, it helps a lot in creating habits. If you do one thing after another consistently, make it into a habit, you'll get so much more work done. You get so much more work than you ever thought possible. Like, what the fuck? It's like probably the productivity hack for me. Like, triggers. And of course, like, oh yeah, when you're studying, you can do the Pomodoro technique or whatever. But you get what I mean. You want to do the triggers so that you do one thing after another. Your brain tells you, okay, I did X, and now it's time to do Y. The next thing that I'm going to tell you, the fourth thing, is the pain of regret and the pain of discipline. So I want you to imagine procrastinating on your goals and actually working on your goals. Then let me ask you, which hurts more? If you're not a dickhead, you're going to say procrastinating hurts more. Why? Because it hurts more in the future. If you do your work now, you'll get the reward later, and you'll feel so much better afterwards. But if you get the reward now, you'll be less likely to do the work, and that way you'll have so much more work piling on. See what I mean? You get the reward now, you'll have a lot of work. You do the work now, and you'll have the awesome reward at the end. There's this phrase that I want to teach you, eat the frog, if you haven't heard it already, but if you did, just skip 30 seconds. Eat the frog basically means if you were to eat a live frog in any time during a full course meal, when would you eat it? At the beginning or at the end? Any intellectual person would say at the beginning. Why is that? Because you have to eat this fucking, the big work task, the big fucking discipline task would be eating this live frog. But then you have this awesome full course meal that you can just wash down the taste with. However, on the other hand, you can enjoy this full course meal. But hold on, you won't actually enjoy it. Because the whole time you're going to be thinking about how you actually have to eat this live frog at the end. And then once you do eat the live frog, you're going to have the taste you're going to have the taste of that frog in your mouth, in your throat for hours on end. And then, I already know, someone out there is going to say, well, no, I'm just going to not eat the frog. Okay, let me put it like this. Studying. Are you going to study? Or are you going to fail? Oh, whoa, now I have to study. Okay, so you have to eat the frog. That's what eating the frog is. Eating the frog is just doing the hard work now and then enjoying the rest later. And I want to introduce you to an actionable challenge. I want you to start a 5-day, no procrastination, no bullshit challenge. What do I mean by this? For the next 5 days, and if you want to go further, great, I'm fucking proud of you. If you want to go further, awesome. What I want you to do is just get rid of all distractions. I'm telling you, get your phone, delete every single social media that you have on there. I don't give a shit what you're coping about, delete all of them. For the next 5 days, just work. Be as productive as you can possibly be. I'm saying to the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, be as productive as possible. At the end of the 5 days, at the end of the challenge, come back, tell me how you did. Tell yourself how you did. Journal about it. Write down the results somewhere. After that, you can decide who you want to be. If you decide that you're the person that actually wants to take action, that wants to be non-procrastinating, that wants to be disciplined, then I welcome you. And if you don't want to be like that, then get the fuck out of here. Anyway, that's about it for today. See ya.